Hi, people. Uh, Once again, welcome to my screen. It's been a while. I need to upload a video. I'm sorry about that, but I'm back again. All right, and this time around, you know how we do. So basically, top the analysis of my favorite pairs. We're going to start with the DXY. I'm a little bit rusty because it's been a while. I did upload a video, but okay. So once again, welcome to my screen. And this is chart with precious jewels. So my chart's a little bit it's kind of hanging. It's due to the network, poor network here in Nigeria, which is quite terrible. So like I said, top the analysis. So basically, as usual, if you've been following me, you know that the way I approach the financial markets is from a top-down analysis. I look at the financial markets from the monthly straight to the weekly to the daily and 4 hour, 1 hour, but to be precise, 4 hour. So right now, this is the X1. As usual, as we all know, the XY basically shows the strength of the dollar across all pairs. If you did watch my previous videos, all right, you'll be quite familiar with what I want to do. So I'm just going to rush through everything. I don't want to take much of the time. So this is the XY, all right. So this is the monthly time frame with the XY. Basically, we can see the XY dropping. We've been having this massive drop from the DXY. And of recent, last week, Powell. I think he did cut the rates. I didn't really follow the rate cut something, but I think he did cut the rates. And if we've got a cut of rates, it shows there's more buying, and it shows the dollar actually falling as well due to cutting of rates. When there's more dollar for spending, then definitely dollar is gonna decrease in value. So bear with me, I'm a little bit rusty. All right, but this is the chart for the DXY. And the monthly time frame, let me take you all these charts and take you all these things. All right, so we can see the dollar. I'm sorry, my mouse is acting up. All right, but coming mouse is acting up. Acting up. All right, so back to the chart again. So this is the XY, and we see the XY forming this double top over here, breaking the double top, coming back for a retest, and then pushing all the way down. So that's what we've got in the monthly time frame. So it basically shows the bears are in the market. The dollar doesn't have enough value, or the dollar is decreasing. That's it for the monthly time frame. And this is a major resistance level. So on my charts, when you get to see the blue bars, those are major resistance level. So dollar comes down here and then heads back up for a retest before pushing all the way down. So on our monthly time frame, we can see the dollar actually trending downwards. So we go over to our weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, which is here, on weekly time frame, so we've got on the weekly time frame. Uh, so to show the clear trend, I'm going to pull these to so we've got downward, uh, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and we're pushing down. So that's the trend for the DXY. So the XY is pushing downwards. It's quite clear. It's clear as day. For some weeks now, we've been having this consolidation around this area. But right now, it looks like the dollar is about trending. So with that being that, we'll go over to our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, you can see the clear trend. Oh, it's quite clear. All right, so the dollar coming down here after the break of our major level. Comes in here, goes back for a retest, pushes down, but somehow been in this nasty range for this nasty range. All right. Well, dollar from daily time frame, weekly time frame looks more like it's about trending. And remember the cuts of interest rates for the dollar. So with that being that, if I'm to draw a trend line around here, uh, if I'm to draw a trend line, though this is not really clear, right? But if I'm to join 2 points together, 2 points, 2 points, though not really clear, but it looks more like the dollar is about falling. Then let's take our fib. So if I take a fib from here to 50, 60, so it looks more like the dollar is about falling. So if the dollar is falling for the DXY, then we should expect Euro USD to go up, GBPUSD to go up as well, and USJPY goes down, USD card goes down. So with that being said, let's jump straight up to GBPUSD. Okay, so let me come out from here. So I won't really go too much into the top-down analysis. Go watch my previous videos, or I get to see that. So just gonna rush everything so I don't make the video lengthy. Right. So take away all this stuff from the charts. All right, so this is the GPUSD charts on the monthly time frame. Basically, we could see the trend. It's an uptrend. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We should come in here to put in the higher high from a monthly standpoint. So from the monthly standpoint, we can see the GPUSD pushing up. That's what we're seeing. And head over to our weekly time frame. So on our weekly time frame, it's still a clear trend. All right, it's still a clear trend. So on the weekly time frame, still a clear trend. Price basically pushing up, coming down, pushing up, coming down, pushing up, coming down, pushing up, coming down. And that's the characteristics of an uptrend. So we head over to this resistance here. Price comes down, breaks our resistance, but comes down for a much more steeper push to this level over here. Price gets up back again. So around this area, we can see some sort of indecision happening around here. Not really indecision per se, but you know, it looks like the GPUSD doesn't know what to do. We go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. But notwithstanding, it's still an uptrend. So if I'm to mark points, major points, I'll take here. All right, let me do this on the daily time frame because it comes clearer. But for the weekly time frame, all right, the trend over here is an uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, equal lows. Price comes in here. So we're at this level right now where price wants to break or wants to probably head over there and then push down backwards. So for the weekly time frame, we're still on an uptrend. So on the monthly time frame, on an uptrend, on the weekly time frame, on an uptrend as well. So on the daily time frame, period. the daily time frame, we can see clearly what price is trying to do. So I was trying to show you guys something. I picked this point over here as the low we did make. Pick here as a highest point, and pick here as the next, low. I basically try to join points together. So we got a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, equal lows over here, and price is around this level. So that's it for GBPUSD. So we're still in an uptrend, right? We're still in an uptrend, considering the characteristics of an uptrend, forming equal highs, sorry, forming higher highs and higher lows. So basically, we're still in an uptrend. But if we look closely, if we get to look closely at this chart, get to look closely, we can see that at every point, price comes in here, we get a push down. So price comes in here, we'll consolidate, push down for a breakover, come down again for a retest, try to break or can't break, we push down again, head back, push down again. So in here, I consider these as indecision, buyers and sellers not knowing what to do, due to the fundamentals that have been going. All right, well then we've got a touchdown here on this resistor, on this support here. Now we're pushing back up again. If you look closely, if you do look closely, all right, so we could take this whole thing that's playing, this whole thing playing here as an inverse head and shoulder. All right, so basically inverse head and shoulder, that's a pattern, uh, the reversal pattern. So if price comes here and breaks over, then we're pushing to the moon, pushing to the blue bar here. So for now, we're just gonna watch what price wants to do. Right, but apart from that, take my feed. All right, so everything is pointing directly to price heading up. So looking at our feed where 50, 60 level being touched, then price, heading to first level targets, which is our 0% retracement, and then 0.26. Everything looks more GPUSD is going to go to the upside. As of last week, I was in the trade. I was in the trade last week, but I got burnt. My stop loss. I bought. It happens. So, so we had this break here, and then the retest. That price heading back up again. But- So I'm gonna be entering on this trade. Thanks, Lord. Excuse me. So I'm gonna be entering on this trade. But my entry is gonna be all right. So basically, basically, I've got to wait for price because right now price heading back inside our trend line. So I need to see a kind of reaction around here, then jump into the trade. But a conservative approach would be, waiting for price to break our green bar, come for a retest, and then, you know, going for longs. But notwithstanding, you've got your strategy. So I just did the analysis for you. So you have execution. So we're looking for buys on GPUSD. Head over to the Euro USD. So on my Euro USD, it's the opposite of the DXY. So I won't go into that. So on the DXY, we've got a downward trend. On Euro USD, we've got an upward trend. So on the monthly, we can see price pushing up. See price pushing up on the monthly time frame. All right. So on the weekly time frame, you get to see the same thing. Price basically, pushing up, forming higher highs and higher lows. All right, but for some strange, not strange reasons per se, but being in these, range, consolidating around here. But it looks small, like price about to break, this consolidation. So on our daily time frame, you can see a clean chart pattern on our daily time frame. And like I said, chart patterns, you know, like this one shows a reversal. All right, so basically we've got the left shoulder, sorry, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So price about to, break this bar right here. So what we're gonna do, we'll have to wait. We've got to wait for price to break this bar. And as soon as price breaks that bar, we're heading to the moon, we're heading up again. So my call on GBPUSD is a buy. My call on Euro USD is a buy for the long term. All right, so we're going to see GBPUSD and Euro USD in next coming weeks, push up. So that's it. So basically, break here, come back for retest, and then we push up. So that's it on Euro USD. Another pair I want to look at is the BEC. All right, so on BTC, I don't think I've done. All right, so let me do a detailed explanation for you guys on BTC. So on BTC, I'm on the trade, currently on the trade on BTC. So on BTC, we've been seeing price make higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So it shows an upward trend. All right, so this is high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're seeing an uptrend in terms of the monthly time frame on BTC. Go back to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame here, we can still see an upward trend. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. But then we could spot something here on the weekly time frame on BEC. So we see price trying to form new highs, but failing to form new highs. So price comes here, gets breached, pushes down, comes here. So for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, 6 weekly candles, BEC failed to give us new highs. Then come over for retracement, all right, into this level here, or into this, what some of you call liquidity. So on the daily time frame, on our daily time frame, overall, please don't forget, overall, BEC is on an uptrend. On the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame, still an uptrend. The daily time frame, see something different. So this is the immediate time frame for the BEC. So BEC, you see price coming in here to resistance, pushing back down, coming here to resistance, pushing back down. Form something more like double top. That's fine. So from a double top here, come back down into his level, right? But from my Fibonacci, I didn't expect the BEC to fall to that level. Yeah. So basically, you might want to call it a reverse pattern, a reversal pattern, but it's the BEC just retracing to this level. Simple. BEC retraced to the 50-60 level. Now we're pushing back upwards again. So that's what we've got on the BEC. Basically, we're coming for retracement to the 50-60 level. It's quite clear still. All right. So we're coming here to basically what IC guys or liquidity guys call price coming in down, so look for liquidity for the push upward. So we come in here to 50-60 level or to my support. Now we're pushing backward again, pushing back up again. So on my 4-hour time frame, which is so I did get my entry. So about entry, was a trend line break. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit rusty. All right, and I haven't really done any videos since the last time I did post. So my entry came from this trend line break. So we had a break of trend line, and I had an entry here. My stop loss come all the way back down. So it was more like this. So my stop loss all the way back down, and so right now I'm currently on this trade. Got 2 positions opened on this trade. So that's what we've got on BC. What other pairs do we have again? So I think that's all for now. All right, so USGPY is absolutely, it's crazy. USGPY. But I think today we had was it a sack of the prime minister of the Japanese yen or something. So all right, but basically those are my analysis on USD, GBPUSD, BTC, and then the DXY. So I'll drop in more videos. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry I've been away from the screen for probably a month or two. But I'm back again. So once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching this video, and please do well to share the video as well. Thank you so much.